It is Tuesday, January 31st, 2017. I'm down 2.2 this morning. Yesterday I had 2 cuties, coffee, black tea, water, homemade chicken broth with nothing but a little pink Himalayan salt. I had a burger patty, which was probably about 5 ounces, with some chili powder, and I put that over a salad of lettuce, tomato, cucumber, with MCT balsamic dressing. I drank all my water. No grissini, no second fruit, no dairy. So everything was good yesterday. Today, pretty much packed the same thing. The only thing I'm missing is my chicken broth, which I forgot to grab out of the freezer. So I may just make some while I'm at work. A lot of people are asking for that recipe, which I probably need to put up. But yes, you can have chicken broth or stock on P2. I make it myself because then I know what's in it as far as chemicals and preservatives. And I just take a whole chicken, bones and all, and add carrots and celery and parsley and tons of spices, onions, and kind of clean out the fridge. If there's leeks in there or shallots or anything like that, I add that, and then some apple cider vinegar, and then I fill the pot with water. A lot of times I do 2 whole chickens and just make extra just to have in the freezer. And then I boil it for, I don't know, hour. You know, once it takes a while to come to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, I probably cook it for about an hour. And then I pick the chicken clean. I pull the chicken out and skim the whole thing, and pick the chicken clean. And I actually use that chicken in recipes by freezing it into 100-gram portions, and I roll those up in little baggies and put those in the freezer. A lot of times I just put them in the soup. I freeze the soup stock separately from the chicken, and that has always worked really well for me, and I've done that in every round. And I mean, it's nice just to have a hot cup of chicken stock. Sometimes I don't, like yesterday I didn't have any chicken or veggies to put in it. I just put the salt in it and sipped it in the middle of the day. So that is that's probably one of my best tricks, especially during the colder months, of staying and pop on protocol. There are times where I'll chop up asparagus when it's in season and you can get it at a good price. I'll buy it fresh, chop it all up, and then freeze it on a tray, and then put it in a large Ziploc bag. And then all I do is grab my individual chicken stock, my little baggie of chicken, and I do a scoop of the frozen asparagus, and then I just let it, that is my ice pack in my lunchbox. I let it defrost through the day, and then by lunchtime, I just heat it, I put it all together and heat it up in a big bowl. So that is my tip of the day. And something that I'm good now that I'm talking about it, I know I need to go to the store and just make that. If you want a very, very flavorful broth and you don't want to salvage the chicken, then you cook the chicken down, chicken bones and chicken and all the vegetables. You just cook it for like 2 hours, and the chicken is not edible at that point, but it does flavor the chicken stock. I don't do that very often. That's more of a special occasion when I'm making a special soup that really requires a high amount of flavor. So And then again, like I said, I skim it off. I put it in the fridge. I remove all the fat off the top in the morning, or, you know, whatever, after it's been in the fridge for over 8 hours, and discard the fat and discard the veggies. And I just portion it out in those little Ziploc disposable cups, because they already have measurements on the side. They're round, they're perfect. You can fit them in a large Ziploc. You can fit like 6 in a large Ziploc. And it's years of doing this protocol have kind of mastered that whole thing. And I have videos. If you go way back in my YouTube channel, there are videos on that show the whole process. And I think I probably should redo those videos, because it's a long 2-part drawn out vlog where I think my daughter was helping me, and it's too long. So maybe I will try and do one of those over the weekend. That would be fun, to do some cooking vlogs again. I really enjoy doing that part of it. So anyways, down 2.2. And I'm not gonna probably post any pictures today on Instagram, because I'm pretty much eating the same thing that I ate yesterday. Hope everyone is well. Happy releases. I will check in tomorrow and let you know where I'm at. And see you then. All right, ciao. Take care.